We are back with Jo B and Walton playing that great music, and that was great music. That was an original, as you mentioned,
Yes,
Jo,
it was.
by yourself. Now, okay, Walton, this is
time.
really, what in the world is this electronic wind instrument? Tell me
but
about that.
if you think about an electronic keyboard,
Yeah.
I mean, it's big only because you've got keys. With digital, that's essentially what this is. Okay. I've got a box to the side here that actually has synthesized sounds. So I'm saxophone right now. I could be a clarinet. I could be a flute. It could be electric guitar.
And that is very tricky. Yeah. I can honestly say I've never seen one of these before. Is it more difficult to play than others, or about the same?
It's a curious instrument because if, for example, I put it on violin, if I don't think violin, if I don't think bowing, if I don't think fingering, I sound like a cat being run over by a garbage truck. So you really actually have to think that instrument, and you have to practice as if it is that instrument.
Okay, so that's like when you drink buttermilk. Don't think milk when you drink buttermilk. Think buttermilk. I mean, it's important. Otherwise, you're going, oh.
Yeah.
No, but fascinating. That is interesting. So there's the timing, the phrasing, the whole thing with a particular instrument that you have to
So if I'm
simulate.
playing like the trombone, I actually have to think that there's a slide.
Right, right.
Or it just honks.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know how they do that, but you have a wind control. I have a mouthpiece. It's not a real reed, but I have a pressure sensor in there, so that if I go tight with my mouth, pitch goes up and down. So
that's fascinating, because I always hated the wood reed. I'm sorry, but it gives me the chills. It's like, okay. Now, you have some gigs coming up where people can actually hear Jo B and Walton play a lot more songs. Tell us about those.
We do. Tomorrow, we're excited to be playing again at the Thumb Butte Distillery. And if you haven't been there, it's a great place. They handcraft all their vodka and gin and rum and whiskey, and
they're always adding
flavors.
new ones.
I know, it's like sage gin.
Bitters,
it's all of
a
these.
lot of bitters.
Yeah,
I mean, really
cool.
interesting. Yeah.
And then we're going to play at El Gato Azul on May 21st, which is a really nice creekside bistro, and we'll be out on the patio and under the stars, and so they're nice, great places for us.
Absolutely, and I mean, this is a treat because you can't just hear one. So we want to hear another one to give us a better idea, and then obviously go to the distillery. When was this?
Tomorrow from 3 to 6.
Tomorrow, okay.
Yeah.
Saturday night, awesome.
Yeah, thanks.
Jo B and Walton, let's hear another song from
All
you
right.
two. Thank you.
We're going to play a song that was written by my buddy Dave Scheidel, who was an Austin singer-songwriter, and called Jazzband. Any of you folks that have been in a band know you have to rehearse somewhere. And whoever's house or garage gets hit for that, then sometimes it causes issues. Coming out the window, out the door, just can't stand to hear no more your jazz band. They gotta go. Flying through space, it's not my race. I need elevator shoes to see your face in that jazz band. They gotta go, baby. So stoned and agitated, Lord, you got me feeling so frustrated. Baby, I don't mind a change, but you're just gonna have to rearrange that jazz band. They gotta go. Jazz band, jazz band, jazz band. Ain't got no clothes, ain't got no luck. I can't get you working now. Can't get rid of that jazz band, jazz band, jazz band. Well, you might be a millionaire someday, but I'm going home to mama Anyway, with that jazz band, they gotta go. A rolling pin, it's just my style. You come marching in here single file. Well, two saxophonies can't be beat. You better start shopping for the price of meat for your jazz band. They gotta go. All that snow. All those cats come marching in here, they sit on my couch messing up my rug. Jazz band, jazz band. Jazz band.
Thank you so much,
Thank you.
Jo
Thanks for having
Berger
us.
and Walton Mendelson.
Thank you.
Wonderful
Thank
to have you. Jo B. and Walton tomorrow night at the Thumb Butte
Tomorrow
Distillery.
afternoon, yeah,
A
3 to
treat.
6.
3 to 6. Great treat. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thanks, Sandy.
Don't go away. We're going to take a break and we will be right back. So, did you know that you could go to a living museum for dinner and to stay overnight? That is right. The Hacienda Inn in downtown Prescott was built in 1927. 67 rooms with modern amenities and luxury linens. That's not all. The Peacock Room is open from 7 in the morning to 10 at night. Chef Jason Perkins cooking great meals for you. Also, how about dining under the stars in the courtyard? 'Tis the season for that. And also, if you want a big group to come, you can have weddings and more at our historic Hacienda Inn in downtown Prescott.